already said something. So last Friday, I got this bad boy. And look at that's cool, man. Look at that. Yeah, always on display. Got the Samsung SE. So let's give it a quick review, just so you guys understand, um, what I'm dealing with. First of all, thank you, Samsung, for including this little piece. Okay, this is the USB-C to USB connector, and it just goes regular USB, just goes right on top. I've already got a ton of Samsung fast chargers, so that's easy. Listen, I keep the case on it, and because I am the forgetful type, I keep my license in the back of the case. Alright, so my job is an installer with a cable company. So every now and again I gotta like go into weird spaces, or maybe I have to take a picture of a reading, or maybe there's somewhere that my head can't fit. I got this much space between the top of my head and my eyes, right? That's a big chunk. Between the top of the phone and the camera is this much space. So sometimes I may use my phone to get into crazy places, and I'll be trying to look at the screen and awesome. Okay, that's with any phone. The camera on this, just as good as, if not better than the camera on this. This is my wife's S7 Edge. I said F. So this, the camera's great. One of the things I liked about the S7, excuse me. One of the things I liked about the S7 and the S7 Edge was the double tap. These phones, oh, it is on. I guess I had to turn these up. Well, all right, so I had to do a factory reset. I don't know if you guys see that. That's probably too bright. Boom. All right, so both phones are set for factory reset. We'll take them back. But there's no home button to do, a double press. Now, you'll feel the vibrate. As a matter of fact, let's see if I could get you guys to hear it. I don't know if you can hear that little vibrating sound, but that's the haptic feedback. The phone opens up, man. That's the haptic feedback in the what do they call it? It's not a physical home button. It's like a soft key home button. I don't know what they call it, but there's a little push or a little vibration every time you press it. But right here on the side, you get the camera. So double tap, boom, camera. That's pretty sweet. Now the camera, it's cool. If you hold the shutter button and you slide up, it'll zoom in and it'll zoom out. It's a little slow. I'll give you that. But that feature is pretty cool. Overall, the phone itself. Now you see the little red, the red up here, or it's probably just a light. That's for the iris scanner. Iris scanner works sometimes. Well, oh, excuse me. So the iris scanner. The iris scanner works. You just gotta hold the phone, a little bit closer than you may want. All right, so let's give you a real world test. A lot of people, somebody has said they don't like the iris scanner because they feel like it's just intrusive. It's bad enough phones got your fingerprint, now they got your iris. The way I look at it, whoever wants my iris, they've already got it. Look. whoever, my eye doctor has my iris. My the camera at the ATM machine has your iris. Every camera possible has your eyeball picture. Now, whether they decide to install an iris scanner or not, we don't really know. They say they don't, but I mean, let's be honest. So, all right, this is to give you a quick test. This is the always on display. All right, so you know, now you could change between music. You could change it between your photo. Come on, today's events, the your next alarm, and your main picture. I thought that was pretty cool. Like the always on display is just so much better. But watch on. I mean, all right, let's do this again. Okay. Now, from the time my finger hits the button to the time it turns on. You guys ready? It's a slight delay because it has to read your iris, but I mean that was pretty cool. I don't know about you guys, but I think that was pretty cool. So, um, when we talk about some of the other features, let's say, what's another feature that I like? You know what? The reason why I got the S Edge or the S7, I'm sorry, the S7 instead of the S7 Edge after my Note 7, was destroyed, because I don't use this feature. Watch, I don't use that at all, and I didn't use it on the Note 7. I don't use it on this phone. I didn't use it when I had the S7 Edge. It just was kind of useless to me. But maybe to you or to somebody else, it's you know cool. This phone is so feature packed that Samsung, and please, I know some of you guys are going to be, I don't know, upset, but you shouldn't have to come out with another phone in 2018. This, I mean, maybe a better camera, maybe a fingerprint sensor. And here's the thing. Here's one of the rumors that I heard, that the fingerprint sensor on the Note 8, and these are, just speculations, but they want the fingerprint sensor on the Note 8 to be embedded into the screen. Um, they don't want this whole, fingerprint sensor up here. And I heard a lot of people talking trash about this. But look, I mean, I'm covering the camera. It does turn it on, like, come on. But you gotta touch it in the right spot. I'm sitting here trying to touch it. Like, all right, hold on. Maybe, okay, look. So you see the shadow on my face? Not touching the right spot. Boom. See how it lit up? If you gotta touch it in the right spot. So they really don't want you to use this fingerprint sensor. Even without the case, it's still kind of weird. And I got pretty long hands. Like the phone sits in my palm. Like I can fit the whole thing in my palm, but it's a terrible place for the fingerprint sensor. And I think that they're trying to not have the fingerprint sensor on the back. I heard that originally they wanted to have dual cameras, but they, as Samsung always does, they rush things. So they put the fingerprint sensor up there, um, and they couldn't get the fingerprint sensor in the front, so they stuck it on the back and said, you know what, whatever. Note 8 will come out with it. I mean, if you've ever used a Samsung phone, uh, you already know the deal. So, got your basic, and this is one of the themes that they got up, um, which is pretty cool. Is they call it Dark 8, I think. So everything is dark, and then there's like a light, uh, like an 8 in the background. Let me try to get this so it'll focus on the screen, because this screen is freaking beautiful. Are you gonna focus? No, it's not gonna focus. All right, well, let me try to hit the light real quick. Boom. No? Alright, whatever. It's not going to focus. But it would have been real cool. Listen, this video is getting really long, so let me turn the light back on. Alright, so it didn't focus. Whatever. So, other things that I like about this phone. It's a cell phone. I mean, the one thing that I think is pretty... Yo, that was really fast. I didn't even see the light come on. The one thing that I really like about this is up here at the top. You have toggles to have high performance, power saving, and I think you could even edit and add other ones. But power saving, and you have the blue light filter. Mobile hotspot I really don't use. I use a flashlight all the time. I turn my Wi-Fi on and off. Bluetooth I try to keep on because I like having Bluetooth speakers. NFC I never turn off. Always on display, is always on. But as far as battery life, I feel like if I'm not using the phone, it doesn't really suck the battery. And even having the phone screen on, maybe it's because I have the black background, but this works just fine. I've taken a page from a few of the YouTubers that I like to follow, and I keep the brightness on max because I'm paying for a phone to have quad HD. And that's the other thing, the display. All right, so you go into your settings, you go down to display. Where is it? Full screen apps, the indicator. You know what? Let's go to search. Resolution. Screen resolution. Okay, so we are on quad HD. Oh, I can't change it because I'm in high performance. So if I take high performance off, there we go. Now I can change the screen resolution from WQHD down to F. You guys can't see anything. I'm sitting here talking to you. Sometimes
mind if I have some of your tasty beverage to wash?
Somebody always gotta text me in the middle of doing something. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put high performance back on. I'm sitting here talking to you like you can see the screen, but you can't see the screen because it ain't focusing on the screen. Whatever. You can change the display, the resolution. Now, a lot of people are complaining about the capacitive buttons because they're so used to back being on the left and most recent apps being on the right. Every Samsung phone has most recent apps on the left and back on the right because that's where your thumb is. You usually just click back. Now there's Bixby. So this dedicated button over here. I know, yeah, that'll focus on that. But watch. Damn. All right, so it brings up these Bixby cards, and with these Bixby cards, it's like the weather, news, some videos and pictures that I took, and you could change your themes. It's basically like a Samsung portal of sorts, and it's okay, but it doesn't do anything. Like, listen, I'm very hopeful for Bixby. My computer has Cortana. Everything, the phone also has the Google Assistant. I've got the Amazon Echo in the kitchen. Everything is a smart something. So smartphones have, their smart something. And this one is called Bixby. Apple has Siri. And the problem with Apple, and I wish people would stop trying to compare Samsung to Apple. What operating system does this have? Android. Who makes the phone? Android? No. Samsung. On an iPhone, who makes the operating software? Apple. Who makes the phone? Apple. Does anyone else make an Apple phone? No? Oh. Now, in all fairness, there is the Google Pixel software designed by Google phone. Isn't it by like HTC or Huawei or something like that? Not by Google. The software company has to produce the phone in order for the phone to be compared to an Apple. That's just the way it is. Um, anyway, way over on time. This phone, I mean, it runs. It's not slow. It's super fast. The pictures come out great. I'll add up a little bit of a slideshow at the end, but these pictures are, I mean, could you ask for more? Yeah, you could, but the average smartphone user. Now the front facing one I haven't done. I will do a vlog from the phone with the front facing, and just to show you how things look. But I mean, it's a Samsung phone. What did you really expect to happen with the S8? Did you expect for it to shoot, uh, glittery goodness? No. You expect for it to be a phone that works. That's exactly what it is. Uh, it's not a bottom of the barrel phone. It's not slow and stuttery. It is fast. I mean, it has to be fast. It's a Samsung. It's Samsung's latest phone. It's fast. If you like Samsung, buy the phone. If you like smartphones and you're up for an upgrade, buy the phone. Is it so far the phone of the year? Yes. Does it have its drawbacks? Yes. The camera functionality is not as in-depth as like an LG phone. LG is, tailored to a specific market. People who know how to work stuff. Samsung is geared to more of the mainstream. Yeah, listen, we got a little bit, if you know how to work some stuff, yeah, okay. But you want to keep it simple? We got that too. The phone as an overall phone is going to fit into so many different circles that it's ridiculous. Um, Everybody should buy the phone. Unless you're like, let's say, a content creator and you know that you're going to be, doing this content and this is it. You know, you're going to be doing exactly, that one thing. If that's you, maybe you want to look into a specific phone. And you're probably not even thinking about that one. If you're looking for a phone with dual speakers, doesn't have it. Uh, you're looking for a phone with a great pair of headphones that come in the box. These things supposedly are tuned by AKG. They're not really made by AKG. Um, but I don't know. They work fine for me. When I'm up at the telephone pole and I'm just checking levels, I throw my headphones in, put all my gear on, put my ladder up, and I'm rocking out the Diplo as I'm climbing the ladder. When I'm in crawling through somebody's basement and I gotta install another two-way or replace some wire, and I'm just down there doing busy work, I throw my headphones in. When I'm out the side of somebody, all right, listen, you get it. I am going to take this phone to the gym today, and we're going to see how things work out. This is a long video, basically to tell you that I like the phone. Okay, if you stuck around this long, thanks. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, leave some comments down below, help your boy out, subscribe. All right, my subscription level is pitiful. It's your boy GRAJSMO, and I'm mad.